It's time to buckle up, guys. It's time to go to Clown World.
Clown. Clown.
Okay, so if you recall, not too long ago, well, first and foremost, have you guys heard of Lily Tino? Lily Tino, otherwise known as Nicholas Sylvan Contino, the stage name or the fake name of Lily Tino. You guys know?
Yeah, the dude that got the surgery and looks like a dude.
This person right here. This person is this guy.
The eater.
Yes,
the restaurant guy.
Yeah. The guy who shows up and is upset when people call him the man, despite him going like, "Hey, it's me, Lily Tino."
And he literally walks around like a dude.
Well, he was in trouble after going to Disney World and filming inside the bathrooms and raiding all the women's bathrooms. He went around and he was filming, and we've talked about that on the channel several times. But he is also in the news for a number of different reasons here. This is him over here, Nick, talking about quote unquote trans women in sports. Let's see what he has to say to see if there's any sort of logic behind why these people should be able to compete with women.
Trans women are the best at sports. Swish. The testosterone surging through our muscles gives us super strength. Well, most trans women don't have much, if any, testosterone in their system, but that doesn't mean we aren't still better.
Why is this dude trying to tell me about women? I don't understand. Look at Phil over here. Phil's like, what is that?
It's pissing me off, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, but
well, he's trying to joke about this. You know, in the most once again, this is a theater kid who's never played sports in his life, right? And he's trying to joke about this. But let's go and continue.
After all, we do have the biological advantage. It's not like athleticism is determined by anything other than what's between your legs. But if that's true, it means that some trans women are great athletes, but some are flat out bad, just like cis women. And trans women lose its...
I can't stand that term, cis women. It's not a real term.
Sports all the time, but that doesn't get reported on. Because they want you to be scared of us, like we're taking something from you. And the very small number of trans women who do compete do it for the love of the game, not because they need attention or couldn't win at men's sports. Nah, that can't be true. Trans women are definitely the best at sports.
So see how funny he is? Unfortunately, in all his theater classes, he didn't learn any humor, which is unfortunate. So we saw this from XXXY Athletics. Says this is in response. They're big for real women and advocating for women's sports. Says, you're just a terrible athlete. Many males aren't, of course, but that's not the question. Athletic or not, it's fair or unfair. Get out of women's sports. Stay out of women's bathrooms too. Right.
Yep.
Blabs, you obviously are pretty passionate about this.
Well, yeah, it's just the weirdo invading women's spaces, and he doesn't need to be in there. Get the fuck out, you mentally deranged lunatic. And seek psychiatry, you know?
We do need to bring back the crazy loony bins, don't we? I think that's something that should absolutely be done. Right.
And I totally agree with this. Just came right in. Thank you very much. Social media is terrible for your mental health, even if you're not mentally ill. That's why the only internet rot I consume is side scrolls. Well, thank you for being here. But like, also because of social media, it keeps bringing this guy around, right? He keeps getting like super empowered by everyone going. Well, some morons going, "Oh my God, you're so cool. You rock, Lily. Keep doing you thing, girl," and boo. And like, it's because of social media. This guy keeps going, and no one's ever really saying, "Hey, you're wrong," or at least not even in real life. And I'm assuming, considering he's still going, he's still doing this shit.
I think he gets a lot of negative feedback, but he just cares about money and attention.
Yeah?
Because it's working. It's the same thing with the Dylan Mulvaney thing. It's like, oh, I'm getting, people are looking at me, and these like theater kids, they love that kind of stuff. Look, everyone's looking at me. That means I'm doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah, this moron, Lily Tino, Nicholas, has like over 400,000 followers on his TikTok. What the hell?
That's crazy.
Like, what?
So,
why? Why would you pay attention to this?
Well, you said he may be doing well or not.
We're
Because
not.
this was announced yesterday afternoon, and I got to be honest, not a moment too soon, as Nicholas is now under investigation by the Florida Attorney General for filming in women's bathrooms at Disney. Under criminal code, you see right there, Tino is facing 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine if charged and convicted.
And this is Florida, so we might actually follow through with this.
That's right. Here he is talking about this on the Benny Show.
There was a TikTok influencer named Lily Tino, who is who's taking videos and photos inside of the women's bathroom in Disney. And I'm thinking, well, wait a second. There's no way that this can be legal in the state of Florida, right? This is a transgender influencer. This seems to be like, first off, like you shouldn't be allowed to like film inside of bathrooms. It seems really creepy. But then here in Disney, it's like extra layers of creepy and wrong. Is there anything happening from a state level on this topic?
Yeah, we're investigating this. We do not tolerate men or boys in women's and girls' restrooms, gyms, private spaces, no tolerance. We're investigating this one. We've already cracked down on some gyms in South Florida. They were allowing people that identify as women to go into women's locker rooms. We put them on notice that legal action was coming. Thankfully, they changed their ways. Alachua County, a public school system, they had a camp, Camp Crystal Lake, where they were allowing 5th grade elementary age boys to identify as girls and stay in the girls' bunks. We shut this down right away too. Thankfully, they did not fight us on it. It's amazing we have to have these conversations today. But here in Florida, we believe there are two sexes, men and women, and we are going to protect our girls at all costs.
Nice, Craig. You should totally keep talking.
It's amazing to see. Thank you. I was just talking to myself. That's amazing to see that all it takes is just somebody saying no. No, we're not doing this nonsense. Nah, we're going to investigate you. And nah, you ain't coming back anytime soon. Right? That's really all it takes. And I love it. I love everything about that. And honestly, I hope this dude gets tossed in jail. He's not going to get the full 5 years. Maybe he just gets two months.
Yep.
Right. Maybe it's just 2 months, but it's enough. You have to
2 months with the boys in jail. Oh, have fun.
And a record now.
He's going to be treated like a woman. I'll say that.
He's going to drop the soap a lot.
See, the crazy thing is that if he was smart, I'm not saying that he should do this, but if he was smart, if he did it here in California, he would have gotten away with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's what's messed up.
Yeah.
Now, here people say, what does it matter? Why would you just let people live their life, right? Well, once again, when it affects other women, when it affects other children, right, in a bathroom, I have a problem with that. That's when I have a problem. And Flawed, as we talk about, it's a slippery slope because eventually someone like this dude is going to show up in a bikini and try to go use the women's bathroom, which is exactly what happens here. This is exactly how it should be treated.
Jeez.
Hey, I'm leaving, so you'll have Corey.
If you want to, this dude's just in a bra.
You don't do it at a young kid's softball field.
He just grabbed his wife's bra and was like, "I'm a girl. I'm gonna go be a fucking pervert."
You got freaking Homer over here just decided to put a top for his man boobies over here, and like once again, they're at this softball field during a kids thing. Don't tell me that's
He's
not
a pervert.
Yes, exactly, 1,000%, and that's what should happen. You should be shamed, 1,000,000%.
The fact he didn't put up a fight tells me he really is just a pervert. He said, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. You caught me. I'm a fucking weirdo.
You caught me. Yep. Well, we talked about the vibe shift when it comes to these things. It started obviously here in America and it's trickling out across the world as this was a BBC, which means what, Blabs?
Pause.
Nope.
So
Don't do that with me here. Don't do that with me here.
The British Broadcasting Corporation.
That's right, Flawed. What were you thinking? It's ridiculous.
I don't know. My bad.
Oh, okay. The BBC presenter corrects pregnant people to women. This is a news anchor right here talking about this.
Malcolm Mystery, who was involved in the research, says that the aged pregnant people, women, and those with pre-existing health conditions need to take precautions.
You can tell just based off of the look on her face, she's like, this is the sheer ridiculousness that even was even put in a script.
They probably arrested her right after.
right.
Okay, well, she is facing a little bit of backlash from the weirdos. There are people out there who are like, how dare she say women? Nuts.
Yep. But she's kind of blown up over the last little bit as well. This is you can see her X handle here. It says a huge thank you to everyone who has chosen to follow me today for whatever reason. It's been quite a ride over there. And Blabs, what's this tweet here?
Right, so this is a woman. Okay, so she like went private because she got ratioed. If you click on the photo, the white photo down below, that's the actual tweet that was deleted. And it says, this is a chick named Faith saying, I hate living on Turf Island, where broadcasters literally go against their journalistic integrity by changing a, quote, mid-air because they are threatened by inclusive language. Now, this person has since gone protected because she got body slammed by like everybody from J.K. Rowling to like, you know, one who has like 2 followers and beyond. So yeah, she deserves to be protected because you're a fucking idiot. Go away. And hide your tweets. Can you imagine though saying like, oh, so uninclusive, you said women, and she went on a whole spurg. Like there was a thread saying that like, oh, non-binary people can get pregnant too, and not all women can get pregnant. It's like, what the fuck? What kind of pills are you on? So yeah.
Yeah. We need to make mental asylums great again, man. It's like you need to put these people and you need to lock them up, like put them in a straight jacket. These people are crazy.
It's like in journalistic integrity, like, and I was like, is the journalistic integrity in the room with us right now when you need to change the language to be inclusive when you're literally changing the facts? Like, huh? Yeah. Wild.
Well, during all this insanity, we all know one thing. It always comes back to Harry Potter for Blabs.
Why?
And, well, we have this from J.K. Rowling here, Blabs.
Yes. Well, I thought it was really funny. So she says, attention all men telling me I look like a trans woman. I'm sensing that this isn't meant as a compliment. In fact, the implication seems to be that trans women look male or odd or ugly. This is appallingly transphobic, and I'll thank you to take your bigotry off my timeline. Like, that is perfect response. Perfect.
Good stuff,
Wraps
Jake.
up in a bow.
There you go. Nice. Yeah, it's amazing how that it's supposed to be an insult. She puts it in a bow wonderfully right there.
Yep.
So. Well, we do have this one last little bit of insanity here. It says apparently this swimmer in the UK, this man pretending to be a woman, has decided to go topless swimming to protest being kicked off the women's swimming teams.
Oh yeah, totally female, obviously. Look at that.
Just being a man.
So Pink News used a stock image of a female on their coverage instead of the actual photos. This is what they used.
Of course.
And this is what the dude looked like.
And like, if the guy go topless, if he's topless, clearly no tits. So again, like the protest makes no sense and redundant.
Yeah, it's insane. It's sort of like that one South Park episode where like Mr. Garrison got like implants, right? And then they did the whole Girls Gone Wild thing, and everything was censored beside his. It's like it's the same. I feel like it's like there's no point. Like it's like you're not trans if it's not censored. No one cares. That's wild.
Well, that's the insanity that we live in, and that's one day we hope to no longer live on Clown World, but. Here we are.
It's like pro-choice women stopping sleeping with men after Trump won because they can't have abortions. It's like that type of logic. Like, yeah, that was the point.
Speaking of, I did see this, and let me just pull this up last second because this is absolutely brilliant. And I just thought, wow, good for you. Good for you. Way to be a true patriot here. Check out what this lady had to say after our current president was elected here, and what she's doing to combat our president being elected.
People keep asking how we're going to pay our bills now that my husband and I both quit our jobs. The bills are not the focus. We're not worried about bills. We are not working as a form of protest. We're going to pay our bills, the ones that are necessary, because we have cut back a lot. Like, since the current administration took office, we've cut back on so much. Like, we are not putting money into the economy like we used to. We are not going out to eat. We are not traveling. We are not going to Target and filling our car up with a bunch of stuff that we don't need. Like, we're not spending money anymore. Like, we're buying food and household essentials.
Genius.
We're not funding a war. Not me, not my husband, not my household. We're not participating. We're not going to do this anymore. We are not funding this war.
You know what would be really, I have an even better solution for her, right? Maybe just move.
Yeah.
Maybe just move. So literally none of your money, none of your tax dollars, none of your household items, none of the food that you buy goes into funding the war, or funding the economy. These people, like, when we say they are broken, like, that is next level abstract broken, and it trickles down. You hear, my husband will not do this. You think that guy has a chair in the bedroom? You can watch his wife's girlfriend.
Yeah. They're the same people that said, the first time when Trump took office, we're moving to Canada. And man, like, I have friends who are still here.
Yeah.
Like, just get the hell out of here already. Move. It's like, it's so infuriating. These people, it's like, I'm gonna move to Canada. I'm like, bitch, you're still here.
Right. Well,
sell me your house.
The door.
It's expensive, man. Sell me your house.
What they should do is they should go to Canada and not do it legally and see what happens.
Yeah.
They should just move and see what happens when you show up in another country. Yeah. In a form of protest. I'm with you on that. I think maybe stand on a Uber and wave the American flag and protest the place you don't want to go back to. It'd be really good. So, all right. Well, there you go. That is our visit to Clown World. I hope to never have to come back, but I'm sure we'll be making a round trip very soon.
Clown. Clown.
Hey, YouTube suggested that you should watch this video too, so you should probably do it.